Welcome to the Riverside Theatre and today's performance of Full for Love. Please may I remind you to switch off your mobile phones and please no flash photography or video recording throughout the performance. In case of emergency, the fire exits are situated to the right and to the main entrance of the theatre. Warning, this performance includes smoke, scenes of a sexual nature and strong language. Thank you and enjoy the show.
May. Look, May. Why won't you look at me? You already know it's me. Who else do you think it is? Oh, come on, May. You want me to go outside and get you something? Some water or something? You can't just sit around here like this. How long you been sitting around here anyway? You want me to go outside and get you some potato chips or something? Look, May, I already told you I'm not going anywhere, honey. See, I'm right here. I'm not gone. You want me to make some tea or something? With some lemon, some Ovaltine? Come on, honey, you gotta let go of me now, okay? Look, now just try to lay back and, well, relax. Do you want me to leave?
No.
Well, what do you want then?
You smell.
I smell?
You do.
Well, I've been driving for days.
Your fingers smell.
Horses?
Pussy.
Oh, come on, mate.
They smell like metal.
Don't start this shit.
Rich pussy, very clean.
I came to see if you were all right.
I don't need you.
All right, fine.
Don't go.
I'm going.
Don't go!
What am I supposed to do, huh? What am I supposed to do?
You know.
What?
You're gonna erase me.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna either erase me or have me
Oh,
erased.
don't be stupid.
I'm smarter than you are, and you know it. I can smell your thoughts before you even think of them.
Look, I'm here to take care of you, all right?
No, you're not. You're just guilty. Guiltless and guilty.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill her, you know.
Who? Oh, don't talk like that.
I am. I'm gonna kill her, and then I'm gonna kill you. Systematically, with sharp knives. 2 separate knives, so the blood doesn't mix. I'm gonna torture her first, though, not you. I'm just gonna let you have it. Right in the midst of a kiss, right when you think everything's being healed up. Right in the moment you're sure you got me buffaloed, that's when you die.
Have you got any idea how many miles I came out of my way to see if you were all right?
Nobody asked you to come.
2,480.
What were you, Catman, do?
2,480 miles!
So what?
I missed you. I did. I missed you more than anything I ever missed in my whole life. The whole time I was driving here, I kept on thinking about you. Kept on seeing you, and sometimes just a part of you.
Which part?
Your neck?
My neck?
Yeah.
You missed my neck.
Well, yeah, I missed all of you, but your neck kept coming back to me for some reason. I kept on crying about your neck.
Crying?
Yeah, weeping like a little baby, uncontrollably. For miles, I couldn't stop my face.
Was this before or after your little fling with the countess.
There wasn't a fling with the countess.
You're a liar.
I took her out to dinner once, okay? Twice.
You are bumping her on a regular basis. Don't give me that shit.
Look, you can believe whatever you want.
I'll believe the truth. It's less confusing.
I'm taking you back, May.
I'm not going back to that idiot trailer if that's what you think.
Well, I'm not going back. I'm moving it. I got a piece of ground up in Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? I am moving to Wyoming. What's up there? Marlboro Man?
Well, you can't stay here, can you?
Why not? I got a job. I'm a regular.
You got a job?
What did you think? I was helpless?
Oh, no. I mean, well, it's just been a long time since you had a job.
I'm a cook.
A cook? You can't even flip an egg, can you?
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Look, May, I'm sorry. I really am. I've got this all figured out, honey. I've been thinking about it for weeks. I'm gonna move the trailer, build a pot corral and keep the horses, grow a vegetable garden, get some chickens, maybe.
I hate chickens. I hate horses. I hate all of that shit. You know that. You got me confused with someone else. You keep coming up here with this land country life and chickens and vegetables, and I can't stand any of it. It makes me confused when you think about it.
You get used to it.
You're unbelievable.
I'm not letting go of you this time, May.
You never had a home to begin with. How many times has this happened?
What?
Sucking me into this dumb little fantasy and drop me like hot rock.
It's no fantasy.
It's all a fantasy.
And I never dropped you either.
No, you just disappeared.
I'm here now, aren't I?
Well, praise Jesus God.
Look, May, I promise I'm gonna take real good care of you this time. I am.
Get out of here.
Why'd you have to go and run off for anyway?
Me? Run off?
Yeah, you knew I was coming back to get you. Why couldn't you just stay put?
And what do you think it's like? Sitting in a little tin trailer for weeks on end with the wind ripping through it, hiking down the laundromat in the rain, waiting on the butane to arrive? Do you think that's thrilling?
Well, I bought you all those magazines.
What magazines?
You know, the fashion magazines, the French kind. I thought you liked those.
I especially like the one with a countess on the cover. That was real cute.
All right.
All right, what? Where are you going?
I'm just gonna go get my stuff out the truck.
Are you moving in now?
Well, I thought I might as well spend the night if that's all right.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, fine. I'll just leave then.
Wait. You can take it, right? You're a stump man.
I thought you were supposed to be a fantasist, right? Isn't that basically you dream for yourself? Isn't that true?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, if you don't know, I don't know who the hell else does. I want to show you something, okay? Something real, something actual.
Sure.
See that picture on the wall over there? You see that? Take a good look at that. You see it?
Yeah.
You know who that is?
I'm not sure.
Barbara Mandwell. That's who that is. Barbara Mandwell. Have you never heard of her?
Sure.
Would you believe me if I told you that I'm married to her?
No?
Well, you see, that's the difference right there. That is realism. Because I actually am married to her in my mind. Can you understand that?
Sure.
Good. Glad we have an understanding.
You know, I don't understand my feelings anymore. I really don't. I don't understand how I could hate you after so much time. How I'd like not to hate you. I hate you even more. It grows. I can't even see you now. All I see is a picture of you. You and her. I don't know if this picture's real anymore. I don't even care. It invades my head. It's a real picture. And this picture stings more than if I actually seen you two together. And I blame you more for this. We'll torture them for what you did.
I'll go.
You better.
Why?
You just better.
I thought you wanted me to stay.
I got somebody coming to get me.
Here!
Yeah, here. Where else?
Have you been seeing somebody?
Can you remember when we were together, Eddie?
Who have you been seeing?
Don't you touch me. Don't you even think about it.
How long have you been seeing him?
What difference does it make? Eddie! Oh, wonderful. And what are you going to do with that?
Clean it. You got any glasses?
In the bathroom.
What the hell are you doing in the bathroom?
Keep everything in the bathroom. It's safer.
You want some of this?
I'm on the wagon.
Good. About time.
Eddie, this is a very friendly man that's coming over here. He's not malicious in any way.
Where are the damn glasses?
In the medicine cabinet.
What the hell are you doing in the medicine
There's no
cabinet?
germs in the medicine cabinet.
Germs?
Eddie,
What?
did you hear what I said?
What?
About the man that's coming over here.
What, man?
Brother.
First off, it can't be very serious.
Oh, really? And why's that?
Because you call him a man?
And what am I supposed to call him?
I don't know, a guy or something? You called him a guy, then I'd be worried, but you give yourself away. You're in a dumb situation with this guy by calling him a man. You put yourself below him.
And what in the hell do you know about it?
This guy's gotta be a twerp, a punk jumping a $2 suit or something.
Anybody that doesn't half kill themselves, jumping off horses or running streets is a twerp in your book.
That's right.
And what are you supposed to be? A guy or a man?
Well, we'll just sit right here, the two of us, and we'll wait for this man to come on over, and I'll let you be the judge.
Why is everything a big contest with you? He's not competing with you. He doesn't even know you exist.
Well, you can introduce me.
I'm not introducing you. I'm definitely not introducing you. Besides, he'll be very embarrassed if I'm with you with somebody else.
Embarrassed?
Yes, embarrassed. He's a very gentle person.
Oh, is that right? Well, I'm a very gentle person too, you know. My feelings get easily damaged.
What feelings? You can't keep messing me around like you said. It's been going on too long. I get sick every time you come around, and then I get sick when you leave. You're like a disease to me. Besides, you got no right in being jealous after all the bullshit I've been through with you.
We had a pact.
God,
We made a pact.
there's nothing between us now.
And what are you so excited about?
I'm not excited.
Yeah, you are. You're beside yourself.
You're driving me crazy. You're driving me totally crazy.
You know we're connected, mate. We'll always be connected. That was decided a long time ago.
Nothing was decided. You made all that up.
You know what happened.
You promised me that was finished. You can't just bring that up again.
A promise can't stop something like that. It happened.
Nothing happened. Nothing ever happened.
Oh, you're so innocent to the last drop.
Eddie, will you please leave? Now.
You're gonna find out one way or another.
I want you to leave.
You didn't want me to leave before.
Well, I want you to leave now. And it's not because of this man that's coming over here.
It's just what?
Stupid. You ought to know that by now.
You think so,
It'll be the same thing over again. We'll be together for a little while, and then you'll be gone.
I'll be gone.
You know you will. You want me now because I'm seeing somebody else.
I didn't come here because you're seeing somebody else. I don't give a damn who you're seeing. You'll never replace me, and you know it.
Get out of here.
All right.
Hey,
You're a traitor.
Eddie!
You know, one thing I'll never forget. I'll never forget this as long as I live. I don't even know why I remember it exactly. We were driving through some Utah once, I think it was. You, me, and your mother. In that old Plymouth we had. You remember that Plymouth? Had a plastic white hood on it. Replica of, Mayflower, I think it was. Some sort of ship. Anyway, we've been driving all night, and you were sound asleep in the back seat. And all of a sudden, you woke up. You woke up crying, bursting a gut over something. You know, I don't know what it was. Nightmare, something like that, I don't know. Woke your mother right up. So I decided to park the car at the side of the road, middle of nowhere, pitch black. And I carried you out the back seat because I thought, you know, maybe the cold air might quiet you down. But you just kept on howling away. And then these fins started to move out there. And then they got joined by some other fins, just like it. Same shape, same everything. And then they started to circle around us. So I stopped dead still. You know, it was so dark out there, I could barely make out my own head. And I couldn't see the car anymore. I couldn't see your mother anymore. So I called out to her. I called her name loud, I called her name clear, and she answered back to me from out in the darkness. And then these fins, they started to move. They started moving away, like moo, moo. And you know, it turns out that we were smack dab in the middle of a goddamn herd of cattle. You never seen a baby pipe down so fast in your life. You never made a peep after that, all the rest of the trip.
Decided to jump off the wagon, huh?
What are you doing?
Little practice. Gotta stay in practice these days. You know, there's kids out there roping calves in 6 seconds dead. Do you believe that? 6 and no change. They gotta be flying off the saddle like a bunch of spider monkeys. I'm telling you, they got it down to a science.
I thought you said you were leaving.
Well, yeah, I was gonna, but then it suddenly occurred to me out there in the parking lot that there probably isn't any man coming over here. Probably isn't any man at all, and you just made all that up.
And why would I do that?
Just to get even.
I'll never get even with you. So now we're going to get real mean and soft, huh? Just like old times.
Well, yeah, I haven't had my reins off in a little while. You see, I've been real good. No hooch, no women, no slammer, no nothing. I've actually been a pretty boring guy, come to think of it. I reckon I owe it to myself once.
Why are you doing this?
I already told you I need to practice.
I don't mean that.
Well, say what you mean then, honey.
Why are you going through this whole thing again? Like we just met. Like you're trying to impress me. This is the same crap you laid on me in high school.
Well, see, it's a testimonial of my love. If I stopped trying, it'd mean it's all over, wouldn't it?
It is all over.
Then why are you trying to impress me?
You know me inside out. I got nothing new to show you.
This new guy, this new Man, that's pretty impressive. I thought you'd be hung out to dry by now.
Thanks a lot.
What is he, a younger man or something?
It's none of your damn business.
Have you balled him yet? Have you? I'm just curious. No need to answer. I already know the answer.
You're just a little kid, you know that? A little jealous, snot-nosed kid.
Yeah? Well, I really hope this man comes on over here. I want to see him walk through that door.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna nail his ass to the floor directly.
I'm not sticking around.
Whoa, where are you going?
Get your hands off me.
Just wait a second, all right? Wait a second, okay? Just wait a second. We'll wait for this man to come on over here, and I'll be real good, I promise. I'll be like a little old pussycat. And you can introduce me as your brother or something. Well, maybe not your brother, but
Maybe not.
I'll be your cousin, okay? I'll be your cousin, and I'll meet him, and then I'll leave, I promise.
Why do you want to meet him? He's just a friend.
Well, just to see where you stand these days. You can tell a lot about a person by the company they keep.
Look, I'm gonna go outside to the payphone. I'm gonna call him up and tell him to forget the whole thing, okay?
Good, I'll pack up your stuff while you're gone.
I'm not going with you, Eddie. Oh, right.
Oh, go on, run on out there. Why don't you throw yourself into his arms? Blow kisses in the moonlight.
If you hurt him, Eddie,
I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm a very nice guy. Very civilized, too.
it's just a date, you know, just an ordinary date.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna turn him into a vehicle. Woo!
Eddie, do me a favor, just this once, okay?
Anything you want, honey. Anything you want.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing? Man! What are you doing?
It's not him.
Oh, it's not, huh?
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, it's probably never gonna be him. I don't know why you're trying to make me jealous for. I know you've been living alone.
It's a big, huge, extra long black Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, well, this is a motel, isn't it? People can park outside if they want.
This is not a black Mercedes-Benz type of motel.
Well, close the damn door and get back inside then.
Somebody's sitting out there staring straight at me.
What are they doing?
It's not a they. It's a she.
What's she doing?
She's just sitting there staring at me.
Get away from the door, mate.
You don't happen to know anybody with a black Mercedes-Benz by any chance, do you now?
Just get away from the door.
Who is that? Who in the hell is that out there?
How should I know?
You brought her with you, did you? Son of a bitch!
Get down. I didn't bring anybody with me, all right?
You told her where you was going, then didn't you? She followed you here.
I didn't tell anybody where I was going. I didn't know where I was going until I got here.
You're gonna pay for this. I swear to God, you're gonna pay.
Just stay down, will ya?
And what do you think she's doing?
How should I know?
Don't act like you don't know her. That's the kind of car a countess drives. The kind I ever pictured her in.
Just stay put.
I'm not gonna lay here on my back with you on top of me get shot by some darn rich twat.
Just stay down.
I am down. How crazy is this chick anyway?
She's pretty crazy.
Have you balled her yet?
Ah, shit! She blew the windshield out of my tree. God damn it!
Eddie,
What?
is she gone?
I don't know. I can't see any headlights. I don't believe it.
Well, you should have thought about the consequences before I got in a peg.
What are you doing? Keep the lights off.
This is my place.
Look, she's gonna come back here one way or another, so we either have to get out of here now or you have to keep the fucking lights off.
I thought you said you didn't know her.
Get your stuff or go.
I'm not going with you, Eddie. This is your mess, not mine.
What's the matter with you? I came all this way to get you. I wouldn't do that if I didn't love you. Why can't you see that? That bitch means nothing to me. I've got no reason at all to be here but you.
I'm not going with you, Eddie.
Amazing if it is, neither one of you look a bit familiar. I don't recognize myself in either one of you. Never did. Of course your mother's both put her stamps on you. That's plain to see. But my whole side of the issue, absolutely my opinion. Totally unrecognizable. You could be anybody's. You know, you probably are. Best thing I ever did was get out when I did because I don't even remember the original circumstances. It's been that long. Good thing I got out when I did, though. Best thing I ever did.
I'm not leaving. I'm never leaving. I don't care if 100 dates walk through that door. I'll take every single one of them on. I'm never leaving. I don't care if you can't stand my guts. I don't care if you can't stand the sight of me, the sound of me, or the smell of me. I'm never leaving. And you'll never escape me either because I know exactly how your mind works. I'll track you down because I've been right every single time. Every single time!
You gotta give this up, Eddie.
I'm not giving it up.
Okay, look, I don't get you. Now, you desperately need me. Now, you desperately love me. And now you do anything for me. Why should I believe it this time?
Because it's true!
It was supposed to have been true every time before that. Every other time. And now, it's true again. You've been jerking me off like this for 15 years. 15 years I've been a yo-yo for you. I've never been split. I've never been two ways about you. I've either loved you or not loved you. And now, I don't love you. Do you get that? Do you understand? I don't love you, I don't need you, and I don't want you. Now, if you can still stay, then you're crazy or pathetic.
Shit. Get in the bathroom, mate!
I'm not going in the bathroom!
Get in-
I'm not going to hide from my own house! I'm going to go there! I'm going to do that! I'm going to tell him, Dad, head off! Coming in here! Coming in here! Bring your dog gun and your skinny little self! I'll eat you alive!
Get in the bathroom!
Martin, wait! It's okay, Martin, it's okay. This is... We're just having a carnival. Take it easy.
I'm sorry. I heard scream when I drove up, and then I realized when I thought what someone was trying to
It's
tell me.
okay, this is Cousin Eddie.
She's lying.
Oh,
You want a drink or something? Here, why don't you have a drink?
sure.
She's lying through her teeth.
I gotta get some glasses.
She keeps her glasses in the bathroom. Don't you think that's weird?
I was starting to think you weren't gonna shop, Marty.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to go to the high school ball football field. I forgot all about it.
Forgot all about what?
I forgot about water, and I remembered I had to go back.
Oh, I thought you meant you forgot all about her.
Oh, no.
How far was halfway?
Excuse me?
How far were you when you were halfway here?
I don't know, I guess a couple miles or so.
Oh, a couple of miles, a couple of lousy little miles. You know how many miles I came here?
We've been drinking a little bit, Marty.
She hasn't such a trouble. Yeah, that's my tequila, Martin.
Oh,
I don't mind if you drink it. I just want you to know where it comes from.
thanks.
No need to thank me more than thank the Mexicans. They made it.
Oh,
In fact, we owe everything to Mexico down here, don't we? Do you realize that? You probably don't realize that, do you? You know, it's only by chance that me and you, we're not Mexican ourselves. What kind of people do you hail from, Martin?
me? I don't know, I was adopted.
Oh, so you must have had a lot of problems then, huh?
No, not really.
No? You orphans. You're supposed to steal a lot, aren't you? And you're the main group responsible for bumping off our presidents.
Really? I've never heard that.
Well, maybe you ought to read the papers, Martin.
I'm really sorry I got in trouble. I thought you were in trouble, so...
She's in trouble.
Oh,
She's in big trouble.
well, what's the matter, mate?
Nothing.
How come you got the lights up anyway?
We were just about to go out.
You were?
We were gonna come back.
No. That's not what we're gonna do. Your name's Martin, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's not what we're gonna do, Marte.
Oh,
We were in the middle of a big, huge argument about...
about me?
Yeah, and it got so heated, we had to turn the lights off.
What was it about?
It was about whether or not you're a man or you're a guy, you know? You know, she calls you a man. Did you know that? That's what she calls you.
No?
I never called you a man, Martin. Don't you worry about it.
Hey, so I don't mind or anything.
Yeah, see, I told her she was full of shit, and I told her that even before I seen you. And now that I see you, Martin, I can't exactly take you back. You know what I mean?
Martin, do you want to go to the movies?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were going to do anyway.
So let's go to the movies then.
Hand me that bottle.
Sure.
Thanks.
She's not mad or anything, is she?
You got me, buddy.
I didn't mean to make her mad.
What are you gonna go and see at the movies, Martin?
I can't decide.
What do you mean you can't decide? You're supposed to have that worked out ahead of time, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm not sure what she likes.
What's that got to do with it? You're taking her out to the movies, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, so the guy picks the movies. The guy's always supposed to pick the movie.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what she likes.
How do you know what she likes?
I don't, and that's why I can't decide. I mean, what if I take her to something she's already seen before?
Oh, Martin, you missed the whole point. You're not taking her out to the movies to see something she hasn't seen before.
Oh.
The reason you're taking her out to the movies is just so you can be with her, right? So you can be close with her.
I guess.
I mean, give it some time. You could just take her just about anywhere.
Oh.
I mean, you could probably just lay her out here.
What would we do here?
Oh, I don't know. Tell stories.
Stories?
Yeah.
I don't know any stories.
Well, make them up.
That'd be lying, wouldn't it?
No. Lying's when you believe it's a lie. If you already know it's a lie, it's not lying.
Do you want some help getting her off the floor?
No, I'm good, thanks. I like it down here. Less tension. Notice when you're standing, there's a lot more tension.
Yeah, I've realised a lot, you know, when I'm working down on my hands and knees.
What line of work do you follow, Martin?
Yeah, I work mostly maintenance.
Oh, like lawns and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
You do lawns on your hands and knees?
Yeah, you know, trim around the edges.
Oh,
Wear the sprinkler head stuff like that.
sure.
But I realise how more relaxed I get when I'm low down to the ground like that.
Oh, really? Well, you can get down your hands and knees right now if you want. I don't mind.
Nah, I'll stand, thanks.
Suit yourself. You're just gonna get more and more tense.
So you're Buddy's cousin, huh?
See now that right there. Asking me that. That's the result of tension.
What?
You already know I'm not her cousin.
Well, how would I know that?
Do I look like her cousin?
Well, she said that you were.
She's lying.
What are you, man?
Oh, now you're getting really tense, huh?
Look, maybe I should leave. I'll leave.
Whoa, Martin, what are you doing? No. Don't go, Martin. You'll just get all lonely out there in the moonlight. I know it's horrible, just eats away at you. I've wandered out there lonely myself. Now, let's come on over here. Let's just have me and you, we'll drink.
Is she gonna go around in there?
Yeah, sure she'll be all right. She's always all right.
We're supposed to go to the movies.
Don't worry, she'll be out. She loves the movies.
What's his Alan mother hurt anyway?
She's in a state of shock.
Shock? How come?
Well, we haven't seen each other in a long time, you see. Me and her, we go way back, high school.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of miles.
And you're not really May's cousin?
No, not really.
You're her husband?
No, she's my sister, my half-sister.
Your sister?
Yeah.
Oh, so you knew each other before high school then?
No, see, I didn't realize I had a sister until it was too late.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, by the time I found out I had a sister, we'd already, fooled around. What's the matter, Martin?
You fooled around?
Yeah.
That's illegal, isn't it?
Well, I suppose so.
Who is this guy?
I mean, is that true? She's really your sister?
Half, only half.
Which half?
Top half. In horses, we call that top side.
And the bottom half's distaff, isn't it? Isn't that the bottom half? Distaff? I should remember that.
And you fooled around together in high school?
Yeah, sure, everybody did, didn't they?
I never did.
Well, maybe you should have, Martin.
Well, not with my sister.
No, I would not recommend that.
How could that happen, man?
Well, see, our daddy fell in love twice. Once with her mother and once with my mother.
The same love, just split it through. That's all.
How come you didn't know each other until high school then?
Because he had two separate lives, two completely separate lives. He'd live with me and my mother for a little while, and he'd run off and go and live with her and her mother for a little while.
Don't be too hard on me, boy. It can happen to the best of us.
You must have known something was going on.
No, neither did my mother.
She knew.
She never knew.
She must have suspected something was going on.
Well, if she did, she never let on to me. Maybe because she was afraid of finding out, or probably because she just loved him. I don't know. He'd disappear for months at a time, and she never once asked him where he went. She was just always so glad to see him when he came back. The two of us used to go running across the field when we saw a stew baker come.
That wasn't a Studebaker, that's a Plymouth. I never owned a goddamn Studebaker.
This went on for years. For years it went on. He just kept on disappearing and reappearing, and then one day it stopped. He just stayed home for a while, just sat in his chair, staring. And then suddenly he started going on these walks. He'd walk all day and all night, and I used to watch him disappear from a bedroom window in the dark with his overcoat on.
Where was he going?
He was just walking.
I was making a decision.
But one night I asked him if he'd take me with him. And he took me. So we walked out straight across the fields together, you know? And I remember I was afraid of losing him in the dark. So I kept up the best as I could. And the whole time we were walking, never said a word to each other. Kept completely silent the whole time. And then we arrived at this liquor store. And I remember him telling me to stand outside in the parking lot while he went in and bought a bottle. And I remember watching him through the glass door of the liquor store. And I remember feeling sorry for him, but I don't remember why. Anyway, he comes outside with a bottle in a brown paper sack. And all the Mexican men outside, they just stopped talking, went completely silent, just started staring at us, you know? So we carried on walking. We walked all the way through the town, past the Chevron station, past the donut store, past the miniature golf course. And he took the bottle top off and he handed it to me. He handed it to me first. Can you believe that? Before he even took a sip, he handed it to me. So I took a massive swig and I handed him it back. So we carried on walking and finally we reached this little white house with a red awning on it. And I'll never forget the red awning because it had this flappy night breeze and this porch light that made it glow, you know? And then he rang the bell. And I remember getting real nervous because, well, I wasn't expecting to visit anybody that night, you know? And then this real pretty woman comes to the door, redhead. And she just throws herself into his arms. And he just starts crying. He broke down there right in front of me. And she's kissing him all over his face and holding him real tight like a little baby. And he's just crying. And then, suddenly this girl appears in the doorway behind them both. And she's just standing there staring at me. And I'm standing here staring back at her. It was like we knew each other from somewhere, but we couldn't place where. We couldn't keep our eyes off each other. But we knew. We both knew that very second. We never stopped being in love.
Boy, you really are incredible. You're unbelievable. Martin comes over here, he doesn't know you from Adam, and you start telling him a story like that. Are you crazy? Not if it's true, Martin. He's had this weird sick idea for years now, and it's totally made up. I don't know where he gets it, but he's completely nuts.
She's kind of embarrassed about the whole situation. Can't blame her, really.
I didn't know you could hear us out there, mate.
I heard every word. I followed it very carefully. He's told me that story thousands of times, and it always changes.
I never repeat myself.
You do nothing but repeat yourself. That is all you do. You just go one big sucker.
Well, maybe I should leave
Sit
on there.
down. Did you think I made the whole thing up, Martin?
Well,
She says it's a lie, and you think I made it all up.
seemed real the time you were telling
She
it.
suggests it's a lie, and now you go from true to false like that in a second. Is that right?
I don't know.
Let's go to the
Nobody's going to the movies. Sit down.
Eddie.
There's not a movie in this town that can match the story I'm about to tell. I'm going to finish the story.
Eddie!
Martin wants to hear the rest of the story, don't you, Martin?
Martin,
Sure.
please.
What?
I don't mind listening if you want to tell the rest of
I
it.
don't mind hearing the rest myself.
What do you think this is going to do? Do you think this is going to change something?
No,
Then what's the point?
it's absolutely pointless.
Then why put everybody through this? Martin doesn't want to hear this bullshit, and I don't want to hear it.
Oh, no, you don't want to hear it.
Don't try to pass this off on me. You got it all turned around. You don't even know which end is up anymore. Okay, look, I don't need either of you. I don't need any of it. Because I know the whole rest of the story. Exactly the way it happened without any little tricks added onto it.
What does she know?
She's lying.
You want me to finish the story for you, Eddie? You want me to finish the rest of the story? See, my mother, the pretty red-haired woman, in the little white house with the red awning, was so desperately in love with the old man, wasn't she, Eddie? You could see that right away. He never left an address or a phone number, anything as simple as that, because, well, my mother was his secret. She hunted him down for years, but he just kept trying to keep her at a distance, because he knew the closer these two separate lives drew together, these two separate women, these two separate kids, the more nervous he got. She got up with him. Just by process of elimination, she dogged him down. We went through every neighborhood, peering through every open window, looking at every dumb family. Until finally, we found him. It was exactly supper time, and they was all sat at the table, and they was eating that fried chicken. That's how close we were to the window. We could see what they were eating. Eddie and his mother were talking, but the old man, well, he never said a word, did he, Eddie? Just sat there in silence, eating his chicken.
Boy, she getting off the wall with this one. You gotta do something about this.
The funny thing was, after we found him, he disappeared. He was only with Mother for about 2 weeks, and then he vanished. My mother, well, she turned herself inside out. And I could never understand that. I just kept watching her grieve as though somebody had died. I was in love, see. I'd come home after school, after being with Eddie, and I'd be filled with this joy. And then there she'd be just standing in the kitchen, staring at the sink. Her eyes like a funeral. I didn't understand that. I didn't feel sorry for her, because all I could think of was her.
She's getting way out of line here.
And all I could think of was me. Isn't that right? We couldn't take a breath without being with each other. We couldn't eat, we couldn't sleep, we got sick. Violently sick. And my mother, she took me to see a doctor, and Eddie's mother took him to see the same doctor, but the doctor didn't know it was wrong. My mother, she recognized it clear to her bones, and she begged me not to see him. But I would listen. Then she went to Eddie's mother and begged Eddie's mother, and, well, Eddie's mother, she blew her brains out. Didn't she, Eddie? Blew her brains right out.
Now, wait a second. Wait a second. Just a goddamn second here. This story doesn't hold water. You're not gonna lift the hook with that one, are you? That's the dumbest version I've ever heard in my whole life. She never blew her brains out. Where the hell did that come from? You gotta represent me. Stand up. Stand up, goddammit, on in the middle side of this thing. Now you tell her the way it happened. We got a pact. Don't you dare forget that.
It was your brownie. The same mom me and you used to duck hunt with. She never fired a gun before in her life. That was her first time.
Nobody ever told me that I was left completely.
You were gone.
Somebody could have found me. Somebody could have owned me. That I wasn't impossible to find.
You were gone.
I was gone. I was gone. But I wasn't disconnected. Nothing was cut off of me. Everything went on the same as though I never left. But your mother wouldn't give it up, would she? She went out of her way to draw me in. She was a force that I told I'd never come across for her. I told her that right from the very start. But she wouldn't listen. She just kept opening up her heart to me. How could I turn her away when she loved me like that? How could I turn her away when we were completely whole? What are you doing? Speak to her. Make her see this in a clear light. What are you doing? Keep away from her. You two can't come together. I ain't got nobody now. Nobody. You gotta represent me. You're my son.
Is that your truck out there with the whole trailer?
Yeah.
It's on fire.
Yeah.
All the hoses are loose.
Yeah, I figured.
Eddie,
What, I gotta at least take a look at him now. I'll be right back.
what difference does it make?
I can't let her get away with something like this. I just can't. I'll be just a minute, okay?
Eddie,
I'll be right back. I'll just be a second.
Mate? Do you need need any help or anything? I got a car. I can drive you somewhere if you want. Are you gonna go with him? He said he'll be back in a second.
He's gone.
See that picture over there? You see that? You know what that is? That's the one of my dreams. That's who that is. And she's mine. All mine. Forever.